What is going on, everybody? It is a beautiful day here in Fort McDowell, Arizona, and I'm in my RV just checking on it. I haven't seen it in a while. So I recently made a video titled 7 Reasons Why You Should Not Buy an RV, and I got all kinds of different responses, good and bad, on that video. So today I wanted to make a video titled 7 Reasons Why You Should Buy an RV. And before buying an RV, I recommend that you watch both videos, 7 reasons why you should not buy an RV, 7 reasons why you should buy an RV. Maybe write down all of the pluses and minuses for your individual specific situation and see if it's a good idea for you. But the first reason why you should buy an RV is if you have pets. If you're like me and you've got a dog, in my case, Miss Sadie Lady over here. Traveling with Sadie in the RV really is a lot better than traveling any other way. I wouldn't be able to take her on an airplane. Traveling by car would be really tight, really tough. So to be able to bring my dog with, it just makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of dog owners in the RV lifestyle, so you meet a lot of other like-minded individuals and dog lovers, if you will. If you're an animal lover like me and you want to bring your pets with you, I definitely recommend, oh, Sadie's checking up on me right now, so I definitely recommend buying an RV because your pets will thank you for it. So the number 2 reason that you should buy an RV is if you're able to use it for work. There's a lot of different professions, like traveling nurses. I've met a lot of folks that use their RV to go to different locations where they're in high demand, and it really makes sense. You can kind of pack everything up, set up shop, live with all of your own stuff without having to get a hotel room. And I have a buddy that works in the oil fields. He's able to take his living quarters with him, and there's a lot of different kind of professions and jobs where if you're able to bring your living quarters with you, you're able to make a little higher wages, and it works out for a lot of people. So if you're in a profession where you have to travel for work and you may only be somewhere for a couple years at a time, it makes sense to buy an RV. It only makes sense if you're able to generate enough revenue from your job and save enough on housing, then it makes sense. So the third reason that buying an RV makes sense for you is if you like to go to big events like concerts or just different venues like the Barrett-Jackson or Sturgis or Glamis to the sand dunes. Those are some of the more popular events here on the West Coast. I know on the East Coast they have like Daytona Bike Week, and there's different concerts and different events everywhere. But I had my coach out at the Barrett-Jackson last week or the week before, and it was great to be able to be on site there. I had Sadie on site there with me, where I was able to check on her every couple hours, make sure she was all good. You stay on site, you don't have to worry about parking, you don't have to worry about driving home, getting a cab, just being on site there, and then being in the campground. Sometimes you end up having just as much fun in the campground as you do at the event. One of the highlights of time at the Barrett-Jackson was hanging out with some friends that I know that were in the same row as me, and we all hung out. My buddy Kyle with Border Coach Leasing, you may have seen him in some other previous videos. He had a Prevost bus on site there at the Barrett-Jackson, so that was really cool. We got to hang out, tell stories, and that's what it's all about. So if you like to go to events like that and want to stay on site, then buying an RV may work for you. One of the best reasons that it makes sense to buy an RV that I didn't know before about getting into RVing is all of the friends that you make. When you go to all these different destinations and you meet like-minded people, you make friendships, and it's been really cool because a lot of these friends I've made, I'm able to see in different parts of the country. So you see the same faces in different places, and you you get to hear all kinds of different stories from all kinds of different really cool people. And I've definitely made a lot of really good, really close friendships from RVing. I'm doing it for about 10 years now, and just made a ton of great friends and really just a lot of great memories. Even friends that now don't own an RV anymore, but they're still friends because we developed that friendship and we have other things in common that we enjoy chatting about. So really cool just to meet all the cool people that you meet. And I have to say that there are a lot of great people in the RV world. I can't say how many just awesome people I've met. Just a lot of really good-hearted, good people that like to have fun and like to see the world and just live life and have good experiences. So that's what it's all about. So another reason that buying an RV makes sense to you, for you, is you get to see all kinds of different places. Traveling by RV, you kind of move a little bit slower. You stop and smell the roses. You see those flyover states. You know, and then you meet people and they tell you, well, if you're in this little town, you know, check out this restaurant, or you got to do this if you go here. And you just meet all these cool people and hear about all kinds of different stuff to do in different places, and you kind of get to see it, and then you have a reference point. So all the cool little towns that I've been to because of RVing, and I've gotten to, you know, check them out and kind of get a feel for the culture and the people. And there's just a ton of different places and really friendly people throughout our country. And when you travel by RV, you get an opportunity to kind of stop and see some of those places, meet those people, and really get a better idea for different cool parts of our country. There's just a ton of really cool places to see that I had no idea were there until I started RVing. So another reason that it makes sense to buy an RV is, and some people may say I'm a little paranoid or a prepper or something, but is to have a generator. If you buy an RV that has a generator and you know have a residence and your RV is a recreational vehicle, you're not full-timing or you're not using it all the time. A lot of these coaches have big diesel generators and you got to service them and maintain them and make sure they work all the time. But if the electricity goes out or something happens, you have that big generator and you're able to live, you know, if you have a full tank of diesel fuel and the generator that's fully maintained, you kind of have a backup plan where you have power, and in case of an emergency or a power outage, you can still have the necessities of electricity. You can still live with electricity, you know, for a few days. It's just kind of a backup plan, and really nice to have that peace of mind knowing that you do have a generator in case of an emergency. Last reason, the number 7 reason why you should buy an RV is because we've all only got one shot around and can't take possessions with us. But what it's all about, at least in my opinion, is experiences. And living this RV lifestyle creates just some awesome experiences. I am just so happy that I've been RVing over the last few years. You know, you got to live life. You know, if you don't do it now, you may never do it. So if you're able to do it now and you can make the decision, don't procrastinate. Get yourself an RV, get out there, get on the road, meet all kinds of cool people, see all kinds of cool places, go to cool events, bring your 4-legged friends with you, and just do it. It's definitely an awesome way to live. But before you do that, make sure you watch my video titled 7 Reasons Why You Should Not Buy an RV, because RVing isn't for everybody. So, but if you can watch both of these videos and it makes sense for you, go ahead and do it. So, greatly appreciate all of you watching today's video. Hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.